A very good afternoon, everyone. Okay, how are you today? Okay, I hope that you are fine. Okay, so before we start our new lesson, I would like to ask you. Okay, what did you learn last time? You still remember, everyone? Okay, I hope that you can remember it well. Okay, so last time we studied about part one, about reading part one. Okay, which is about a TV. Okay, experiment, and today we are going to study it. Okay, part two. Okay, back to the 1970. So this part. Okay, I have already screenshot and then or I have already cut and post in our group. You can check it. Okay, I have already posted in our group. Okay, so before moving to the task, okay, I would like you to read this part first. Okay, so if you don't want to read, you can also listen. Okay, for example,
back to the 1970s.
The TV company transformed the Gregory's house and their lives. For 2 weeks, the family had to go back to the 70s and live John's childhood. The house was stripped of all modern gadgets and equipment. Hannah and Josh had to wash and iron their own clothes, do all the washing up, and help dig the vegetable garden. The family car was exchanged for a battered, old VW van, and they had to live on just £39 a week. At first, there were tears and furious rows as the children tried to adjust. Hannah couldn't believe that she wasn't allowed to buy hair mousse and was horrified to find her wardrobe emptied, leaving her with just jeans, 2 tops, and a Sunday best. Josh had to give up watching his widescreen television and take up the piano. They didn't have to walk to school, but were filled with embarrassment when their dad drove them to the school in their new van.
Okay, thank you very much for your listening. So you have already studied the new vocabulary from this reading. I have already taught you last time. So let's start with this one. I would like to explain you some difficult words. I think that some of you might not know about the new words and the word that you don't know. So when you read, you cannot understand the reading text well as well. So the TV company transformed the Gregory's house and their lives. Okay, for 2 weeks, the family had to go back to the 70s and live John's childhood. The house was stripped of all modern gadgets and equipment. Hannah and Josh had to wash and iron their own clothes, do all the washing up, and help dig the vegetable garden. The family car was exchanged for a better old VW1, and they had to live on just £39 a week. At first, there were tears and furious rows as the children try to adjust in here, like to change or something like that. Hannah couldn't believe that she wasn't allowed to buy hair mouse, and was horrified to find her wardrobe emptied, leaving her with just jeans, 2 tops, and a Sunday best. Josh had to give up watching his widescreen television and take up the channels in here. They didn't have to walk to school, but were filled with the embarrassment. I mean, the act of shy or something like that. When you feel shy or something like that, I mean embarrassment. When they drove in here come from with dry car or something like that. Them to the school in the new one like car, that take like the children or the okay, schooler to school or something like that. So this reading I have already passed it in our group. Okay, you can check it, and if you are not sure, if you are okay, mean that you don't know this reading well, you don't understand it well, you can read it 2 times, okay, at least, or if possible read 3 times, okay, so you will understand it. Okay, so now let's move to our task. Okay, so the task in here we divide into 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2. So this is task 1. Okay, so in order to do task 1, make sure that you understand the reading text. Okay, complete the summary, write 1 word in each gap. So you need to write the words in the gaps in here. Okay, for example, like Gregory's family had to live like a family from the 1974 to what? Okay, unless you remember the reading text. Okay, or you cannot complete it here. Okay, so this part you have to write your answer in your notebook, and when you finish this part, let's move to task 2. So task 1 and task 2, and also the reading part I have already posted in our group, you can check it. Okay, so task 2. Task 2 just refer to gap filling. Okay, you match with this one, take this one with the gap in here to complete in here. So we have from number 1 to number 6. So complete sentences, click, okay, and drag the correct verb form. In here, if you just drag in here, so it will come here. But in your notebook, okay, because we are far from each other, so you have to write your answer down in here, no need to drag and put in here. Okay, and after you finish both task 1 and task 2, please take a photo and send it to me, and I will put the answer key, okay, after class, okay, at 11 o'clock. Okay, so I hopefully that okay, all of you can do it. And if you are not sure, okay, you are not clear with what I want you to do, okay, for from the beginning until the end, you can ask me in this group, or you can ask me privately, okay, by sending the message to my Telegram. So now this my teaching video come to an end. Thank you very much for watching and participation. So see you next time. Okay, thank you.